I mean, he don't need no introduction. Y'all, you know what? Let's get it.
Thank you, Brother Lenny. Last year was a year of me pondering and thinking about what I might do after I had retired in 2012 from the Department of Education. In '93, I was still yet working for AT&T. And I figured, what am I going to do with my life after AT&T? And I decided to go to school, and I decided to do counseling. And the reason why I'm saying that is that last year when I was pondering, I said, well, I got to do something. I just can't sit down and just not do anything. I said, people was good to me. And I remember when I was in college, and first of all, when I was very young in Alabama, I wanted to be a doctor. But people told me, you can't be a doctor, you got to be a teacher. And I struggled with that. And I said, when I left Alabama, I got to do something. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I said, well, let me look at being something that I can give something to somebody. And I went to engineering school, but before that, and I'm sharing this, this is a very difficult thing for me to share this. I don't know why I'm sharing it, but it's just coming out. I had to go back to school because I couldn't get accepted into any college as an engineering student. So I went to Theodore Roosevelt High School at night for 2 years. In my school, we only had algebra. We didn't have calculus and all that you have to go to engineering school. So I went through that and got accepted into school. And after getting accepted, now I have another problem. And I think Brother Lenny brought out, we have to have faith, and we have to keep the faith, and we have to be persistent. And I remember from this day that I was having so much problems with physics because it was calculus oriented. And I didn't know. I went to the NAACP, I went to the Urban League, and finally one day someone called me because I couldn't get any more than like 65 on the test. And the Urban League called me and said, we have someone that would teach you. And that's why I'm sharing this. It's a very powerful story. Is that I couldn't have made it through school if it wasn't for this Jewish man named Dr. Hellerman. He was a chief engineer at IBM. And he came to the library in White Plains, New York, and he taught me how to understand the concepts of physics and calculus, how they were oriented. Because all of my courses had that kind of thing other than English. But what I'm trying to say is that once I thought about and pondered last year what I was going to do with myself, so I decided that, I wasn't going to sit down. I wanted to be a better husband to my wife. And I'm saying, how can I be a better husband to my wife? I first have to get to know her better. I got to spend more time with her. And I started to do that. And that was like one of the epitomes of my accomplishment for last year is that I have enriched my relationship with the one that I'm with most of my life. So, and then when I look at my community group ministry, we have people like Brother Bernard, who has came and has done a fine job. So we have a lot of good people that are growing for many different reasons. They have a great vision. They understand the vision that Pastor had given out to them, and they're quite challenging. And it gives us an opportunity to know God's better. And the other thing too is that, I know I'm talking a lot, but I guess I have to, I don't know why. But we had a member, in fact 2 members, that went home with the Lord. We had Sister Ferguson Diaz, who she was in Queens, and she was under my leadership. And I used to be on her conference call most of the times when she had a conference call. She was such a dynamic person. And I want to thank Brother Dwayne, who's stepping up to the plate to do the things tonight. And I'm praying that Brother Bernard will take the Sunday. So we're praying about that, and hope that comes through for us as well. But also, I want to thank everybody for all of the involvement, for everything that you do to help us. We have such great leaders, and Sister April. And it's a joy to be under their leadership, and I thank God for them. And when we do